Hey there, Browns fans. Welcome to Dawg Blog Live, the show. It's all about you. Well, the Browns opened the preseason last Saturday with a nail-biting 16-12 win over the Chiefs. Charlie Frye started, but neither he or Derek Anderson did enough to claim the #1 job. Brady Quinn, meanwhile, held the clipboard the entire game. We headed to Frye to hear what fans thought about the quarterback derby.
I thought Charlie Frye did real well. I thought Anderson looked a little shaky.
I think we got to go with Charlie Frye. You know, we got to go with him. He's been our guy last year. He's been holding the fort down for the Browns.
At this point, I would say Charlie Frye definitely has a leg up, but it'll be interesting to see Brady Quinn this week.
I'm excited, though, about Quinn. You know, I think everybody is.
I wouldn't put Quinn in until you've thought the season is lost.
We've had the experience of putting him in too soon and what happens when you put him in too soon, and don't really want to go through that again.
I don't know if there is a too soon, because I think it's kind of known that eventually he will be the starter.
They come into camp and they're flipping coins. Made the belly growl, made it rumble. You know, I'm starting thinking, oh my, this is not good. It can't be good.
Made the best play get out there and play, because we need a real quarterback.
Go Browns!
Charlie Frye started the game after winning a coin flip. We now present a reenactment of that coin toss. Derek and Charlie, thanks for coming to my office. Now Charlie, I like what you're doing with the mailbag segment. Reading those user responses, that's good stuff. And Derek, you and that highlighting boy are doing a great job breaking down the hot topic of the week. But I don't know who should go first. So we're going to flip a coin. But I don't know who should call it. So, Charlie, pick a number between 1 and 20.
2.
Derek?
19.
All right, the answer is 20. Derek, you make the call in the air.
Tails.
It's heads. So Charlie, you get the start. Congratulations.
What's up, Browns fans? Alana Monroe here for another week of Browns Mailbag. Hang on a minute. That was weird. Now on to last week's topic, the new look offensive line and the best things you had to say. BWoof216 says, we're going to see a huge difference in this offense because of the upgrade on the offensive line. Plain Old Helmet says, Browns' primary strengths, bearing injuries, O-line, tight end, Jamal Lewis, kicking game, linebackers. Bellycheck adds, if Bentley can return, look out. I do have to admit, it's nice to see some depth in the offensive line. Now Mike Conley's going to break down the win over the Chiefs. Unfortunately, Dan, the highlighting man's out of town, so you'll have to wait until next week to see him. Until then, Mike?
Thanks a lot, Alana. Mike Conley back for another week to talk of Browns football with you, the best fans in the NFL. Today, I'm going to break down the Browns' 16-12 preseason win over the Kansas City Chiefs, which took place at Browns Stadium on Saturday evening. Now, first things first, the quarterback debate heading into the contest. Romeo Crennel said he would go as far as to flip a coin to decide the starter for the game against the Chiefs, which he took plenty of heat from the national and local media. Now, that turned out to be Charlie Frye, who seemed to make the most out of his start as he went 12 of 15 on the evening. He didn't make two bad decisions. One was a bad screen pass that went behind Jerome Harrison. That was picked up by the Chiefs defense and returned for a touchdown. The other was his decision to try to run the ball into the end zone as time expired in the first half, resulting in the Browns getting no points at all, which definitely didn't please the coaching staff. Now, on the other hand, Derek Anderson did not look good. He was 7 of 16 on the night. Did not look sharp with his passes as he overthrew receivers downfield and underthrew them out in the flats. So to say that one person really separated themselves from the pack would be a false statement. Now, the one thing that can come out of this is Brady Quinn still has a shot at getting into the mix even this late in camp, which I'm sure we'll see plenty of Brady come Saturday's game against the Detroit Lions. The good news, the Browns defense was outstanding, holding the Kansas City Chiefs to just 200 total yards on the night. They forced 3 turnovers, 2 interceptions, 1 fumble recovery. We see a lot of improvement out of Cameron Wembley. Antoine Peak had a solid game. Even young corner Eric Wright was tested early and responded to the task. Special teams. Chris Barclay, great story. A young man who was just waiting for an opportunity with this Browns team got his chance, returning a kickoff 88 yards for a touchdown. The only touchdown by the Browns on the evening, which was the eventual game winner. Just some outstanding play by the young man out of Wake Forest. Some other highlights. The offensive line looks solid. Of course, the improved depth on this team is becoming more and more apparent. There wasn't that much drop-off between the first and second teamers, which is very important throughout the course of an NFL season. So the Browns are taking the right steps to get this team into the winning column and, of course, competitive within the division. How will it pan out Saturday night against the Lions? Well, that's still up in the air. Let's send it back to you in the studio, Joey, and the rest of Dawg Blog Live.
So, after watching them, do you think the Browns are better or worse than you thought? Have your say in the comments area below, and we'll read the best responses in next week's show. It's now time to check out some of the photos you sent in. Dog Pound Mike and Mobile Dog sent in this photo of them meeting Jim Brown. LCHS06 snapped this photo of Big Ted Washington at training camp. And Big Toe shared this photo of the tombstone he created in anticipation of the season opener. Now be sure to send in your photos and links to YouTube videos by clicking on the links below. We'll highlight them here every week. Up next, the Predictors tackle the Browns-Lions game.
Predictors.
Browns 21, Lions 17. Calvin who?
Browns 20, Lions 17. The legend of Brady begins.
Browns offense catches fire. Browns 7, Lions 6. Predictors.
That does it for this week. Join us next time when we break down the Browns and Lions. We'll see you later.